A very good day to you, distinguished viewers from wherever you're watching us. We'll welcome you to Rero TV, and my name is Akorero Henry Akpos. Today we are with a very fast growing, rising and enterprising minds when it comes to Delta State politics. Under the People's Democratic Party, PDP, was talking about none other than Comrade Malcolm Tagbarha. Comrade, it's nice to...
Delighted to be here today.
Yes, sir. Let's come to the 2023 general elections. Prior to the elections, lots of talks, arguments on social media, opposition saying that the People's Democratic Party will not skate through for governorship in Delta State. As a media practitioner in your own right and also a very staunch member of PDP, was there at any point that you felt perturbed, that you felt maybe the opposition might just claim the seat, sir?
There was never a point. I have that in mind because the politicians are always, they call them incurable optimists. The politicians always believe he will win. So the opposition party, even though they are unpopular and our candidate was popular, they will always want to come up with propaganda to try to demarket our candidates, and we were prepared. So we were able to match them word for word at every point in time. So I wasn't ever discouraged or nursing a fear. I didn't nurse a fear at all in my mind.
Let's talk about the PDP candidate now, Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, the governor-elect. A lot of persons, they feel that Oborevwori is going to do Okowa's bidding, that he does not have a say of his own. How do you rate Oborevwori's chances in developing Delta?
I am very, very optimistic because, one, I want to clear that perception from the minds of people that the governor-elect to do the bidding of the incumbent governor. This is because he has been the longest-serving speaker of the Delta State House of Assembly in history, and that is not a fluke. It goes to show that he is someone that has grew through the ranks to get to where he is today, and I believe that he is well positioned to consolidate on the achievements of the incumbent governor. And I was one of those people that were at the forefront preaching the gospel of the Osu turn to produce the governor, and by the grace of God it was possible for us to get it. And it's not because of any other thing, but because the candidate of the PDP has the street credibility, he's popular, he is a grassroots politician, he has a likable personality, and I believe all these things played out to ensure that he emerged. Even prior to when he was the preferred candidate from the party, some people in the party didn't see it that way, but we were at the forefront trying to market him, trying to tell the people that this is the best person to consolidate on the achievement of the incumbent governor. And having worked seamlessly as first amongst equal in the State House of Assembly, leading the House, and they were able to work seamlessly with the executive arm of government, it goes to show that he has all it takes to lead Delta State at this time.
Talking about him having all it takes, inauguration is just a few weeks away. What should Deltans expect from Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori now that Okowa is leaving office?
Deltans should expect more, because Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori will listen more and he will do more, because he has promised to listen more and to do more in all spheres of our life as Deltans.
All right, sir. Doing more. The election has come and gone, but there has not been shortage of litigations and court issues, particularly by the APC candidate DSP Ovie Omo-Agege, taking the matter to court. Is going to reclaim his mandate. Do you see any change coming up at the tribunal that might sack Oborevwori as the governor-elect?
It can never happen. You know why? When you look at the elections, the PDP won in 21 local governments, while the APC won in 4 local governments. When you check the results, it is obvious that the APC candidate, given the plethora of evidence that abounds everywhere, that there were massive rigging. For you to use 4 local governments to get 200 and something thousand votes, why the PDP got 121 local government with 300 and something thousand votes, that goes to show that something is not right, and that goes to show that the case is brought in dead. There is no way the DSP will upstage Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori at the tribunals. There is no way. You can take it to the bank.
So you're saying all cases, there's no point going to court?
It is normal for everyone that goes into an election and you feel aggrieved, you feel you are supposed to win. The courts are there for you to go. So it's normal. It's part of the electionary process. So it's a normal thing. We welcome him, but at this point, I want to use this opportunity to remind him again. I wrote when the result was declared that he should make that golden call. And this is another opportunity for him to make that call, to accept defeat, because other candidates like Chief Great Ogboru and the candidate of the NPP, Good News Agbe, they have told the path of truth to congratulate Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori, because they believe and they know that he won the election square and clear. So I would also advise the DSP to make that call. Delta State is our state. We should join hands together to work with this incoming governor, because he is destined to be our governor. So let us join hands together, work with him, see how we can take Delta State to greater heights. That's my appeal to him at this time.
Before we let you go, sir, you were a former chief press secretary to the Saple local government chairman, which means that makes you automatically a voice in Delta State when it comes to especially the youth. What will be your message to Deltans now that Oborevwori's government is about to kick off?
Yes, I believe the incoming governor is a youth-friendly governor, and we have written and we have appealed to leaders of the party to ensure that our constituency, the youth of Deltans, should be given opportunity to be on the table where decisions will be taken. And I believe he has promised. We don't have doubts. We know he will definitely do it. Those of us that are upwardly mobile youths of Delta State that are qualified will be on the table where decisions will be taken. And I believe we should do everything to support him, because he's a man of destiny. The very first Okwe son to become governor of Delta State is quite historic, and everyone should see that as an opportunity to join him, so that from the experience he has garnered over the years, from the executive to the legislature, and now he's going back to serve as governor of Delta State, it shows that he is right. He has the requisite knowledge and experience to consolidate on the achievements which the incumbent governor has done. And also, I want to remember the efforts of the state chairman of the PDP, Honorable Barrister Kingsley Esiso. He is one man I will always live to respect and appreciate for all he has done for me and also for Deltans. He has used his position to influence projects to Saple, and also he has used his influence to ensure that a lot of human capital are empowered with appointments. Those that are deserving, they are given appointments so that they can contribute their own quota to saving our dear state from Saple. So I want to thank him profoundly for being a voice and for being a tool in the hands of God to bring development to Saple and Delta State at large.
Development to Saple and Delta State at large. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been speaking to Comrade Tagbarha Macom here in Saple. Comrade, thank you so much for your time, sir. We hope to speak to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Henry Akpos, and this is Rero TV. Thank you for watching.